What's going on, y'all? So in this video we're back on Family Hauler, trying to catch up on some projects with it. We're going to go ahead and replace the fog lights and add
Hello.
add some releases for the back seat so we can get into the storage back there. Let me go ahead and start on the fog lights, and it's a fairly straightforward, simple process. It's one screw, and then you pry out two little tabs and push the fog light out and screw it in. So here you guys can see, and I'm sorry for the wind, the old cruddy looking fog light. Now these fog lights are 13 years old, they're factory originals. I found some eBay replacements and I think I spent 40 bucks for the pair. I originally was going to go yellow bulbs, but it just doesn't fit the style of Family Hauler. So we're going to turn this passenger side wheel to the right, get underneath here with a screwdriver and a 1/4 drive ratchet. If you have a ratcheting screwdriver, it'll work as well. And I'll show you guys that here in a second. Passenger side tire all the way to the right. Now what we're going for is accessing that right there. You can see the single screw of the spring. We'll measure the distance there, undo the screw, and then take all that assembly out. And then when we come around to the front side, there's two little tabs here and here that hold us centered, or hold us in place. So currently my gap is about a 7/8 inch gap, and I know I'm not sitting flush on the bottom, but that's taking count of that in there too. So what we're going to do is undo this screw here with my little ratchet, and then we'll pull the screwdriver out and go from there, or the screw out and go from there. And then once this is out, we'll pull the tabs. Okay, so actually on this side, on the passenger side, I was able to get a screwdriver in here and just unloosen the screw and get this out. So we'll get this out, and I'll be right back with you. So you can see we have our screw and spring assembly in our hand. Now this just flops around in here. Now there's two tabs, one right here and one right here we hit with a flathead, and we push this out from the back. You can see we have our screwdriver in here. I don't know if I can hold it and pop it at the same time with a camera in my hand. We're going to try for you guys. So, get that in there. Sorry for the shaky camera work. Okay, sorry guys. Now our light is out. So we're going to walk this over to our new part. We'll set this one here on Gus for now. And let me get the new one out. So we got the new bulb out. Or new housing out, sorry. This housing does come with a new bulb. I'm not using it. I'm going to use the ones that are in the truck, just because I know they're still good. You guys can tell it also comes with a spring and a new screw. Now these sit in the back like this, just the way we took it out. So we'll start by taking this bulb out, take the screw and the spring out, push this in place, and then get our depth of the screw secure and put the bulb in. Now these are fixed left to right. They can't adjust, but they can aim higher and lower. Kind of makes installation easy, and you guys can see where it secures to that housing inside the bumper. New housing just fits in just like this, and we kind of just get it in place. Sorry guys, I'm showing you guys my back of my hand here. I'm trying to watch what I'm doing and look at the camera at the same time. So we'll get this in here and we just push it in. So we are pushed in. Now we'll put our spring in here, and you guys can just kind of set it in there. Sorry, y'all, I lost my glasses somewhere along the lines of doing this, and I can't exactly see clearly. So spring sitting in like that. Now we'll take our screw and run it up through. If we don't have this lined up right, it won't stay, obviously. So we'll go in here and boom. Now we'll tighten this down and then get our 7/8 into measurement just like we had before. So grab a handy dandy little Phillips here. And just get that snugged up. I'm doing this left-handed for you guys, so I could bore you guys with a screw in. So we're going to snug this up until we get that measurement, and then we'll put our bulb in, and then this will be done. So our screw is at 7/8 now. Now we can go ahead and put our bulb in. And this will just sit in, tighten down, and boom. Now, guys, bear with me while you guys look at the sky. But look at how much cleaner that looks. Back to looking factory fresh, matching the headlights we did a couple months ago. And I've already got the driver's side done. So, let me show you guys that real quick. Nice and clean looking. So now we're going to go ahead and jump in the interior, put the seat releases on it, and go from there. These are the seat releases I was talking about. We're going to install these behind the back seat in Project Family Hauler. So this will bolt into to the seat. This will mount to the seat release so you can access more storage. I got two, one for each side of the seat. I apologize for the workbench being a mess, but we're going to go ahead and get started. So we're starting by flipping the back or the bottom of the seat up so we can gain access. And then you see this little tab right here. You want to pull that forward. We're going to do these two screws, set our thing in here, and mount the bracket here. Now these things do have a free floating latch, so sometimes you have to mess with those to get it to sit properly. So we're taking out these Torx bits. These are T30s. And then we'll put that bracket in place, and it should be fairly straightforward. Hard to see, but I ran into a slight snag. This little tab helps locate it as well. But with the two screws keeping it centered, it's not going to be an issue. We're just going to flatten it out with a hammer and then bolt it back in. Using a pair of pliers, I just pulled this down into the notch here so it fits nice and tight. As you guys can see, the locating pin is flattened as well. So we're going to take our bracket here, and I don't have enough free hands. Put this back in the truck with this secure, and we should be good to go. Bracket bolted in. Should be enough to release it. Shoe test. So we want to make sure that this gets lined up, which it doesn't always. So. Okay, so I forgot to put this piece up, the bottom up first. But now we have an easy release. Boom. And obviously, like I stated, drop the bottom. Now everything is back how it came. So we're good to go. Now on to the other side. Repeating the process on the passenger side. Alright, so here is the little strap to release it. We're going to call this video done. If you like what you saw, hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching, y'all. God bless. Take care of yourselves.